Welcome to the Fallen Giants podcast, back with another video, and it's myself and Nick doing officially our World Cup predictions / preview. But I mean, Nick, you can tell them what we've just been doing for the last 2 hours.
Me and Chaz, as the football nerds that we are, literally done about an hour and 40 minutes worth of. Well, we were supposed to skim over about 5-10 minutes of the so-called smaller nations going into this World Cup, the ones that we won't be previewing in this video. But we were going to do it all in one video, put it all together, but it would have been about 3 hours long. And
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anyone to sit there for 3 hours and listen to us. So
some of the content may come out. We may clip it up, and you may see some of it.
We've got some decent little predictions, some views
statements.
on some players that, all the way from Cameroon to bloody Iran as on that. Like, we got a lot. It was for the football nerds and hipsters, but now we're just gonna break it down into the top nations, put out our best 11s of them top nations, and well, at the end we're gonna do a prediction, see who wins it.
And we've said on multiple channels and multiple videos that all the content's now going to kick off. This is the first sort of World Cup video that we're putting out there, our predictions, and literally the streams. So stay tuned. We'll be streaming multiple games. Probably not the England games because we want to enjoy them in probably the pub. But the content.
I won't remember the England games. I won't remember them after the nights. Yeah.
But the content is coming. If you like the videos or you like us, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for when we upload. So let's get into it. And we're going to do the formations of the big contenders, right?
Yeah, we're just going to do, as a channel, well, me and Chaz anyway, our best 11s for each of the top favourites for the World Cup, for the favourites going into this World Cup. Our best personal 11s, just to get it out there to people. Maybe not what they're actually their managers and coaches are going to play, or it's just our personal best 11s for each one.
That would feel we'd get the biggest chance if we were the managers. But
yeah, we'll probably put that onto socials tonight and tomorrow. Probably each one of them to get people talking and see if people think otherwise.
Yeah, and then after we've done that, we'll run through into the Telegraph we're using, the Telegraph predictions.
Yeah. Everyone seems to be using it, so we may as well jump on the bandwagon. It's well laid out. It's easy to use as well. So fair play to the Telegraph.
So I'm assuming we're going to start with Argentina.
Yeah, we'll go alphabetical order. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Argentina for me. One of the top 3 favourites going into this. Just brief one. They haven't lost for 3 years of competitive football since 2019. I remember, Chaz, I did say this early last year, 2 years ago. I was saying even that I expect Argentina to really give it a good go. Obviously, we all know it's Messi's last tournament, and you know what they're going to do. They're going to die for a minute. They're going to. I mean, I've already heard players come out and say, like Rodrigo, De Paul, and Lisandro, they're going to be playing this for Messi.
I'll back you up in the sense that you have been saying that you're expecting them to go full throttle. You're expecting them to have a huge chance.
Scaloni, their manager's done a very good job.
To be fair, I was about to say that in that period, they've probably got better.
No, you're right. Yeah.
So if you thought it years ago, then
we'll get into the team because what I like about them, they're a unit. It's another team that's a unit. Maybe not the flashiest names in the world, but they really do work well together.
So goalkeeper. Are we gonna stay with the same formation for the teams, or are we mixing it up completely?
I think we stick for. We can mix it up if we feel like it's appropriate to mix it up. I feel like as well. But let me double check what Argentina actually play. Hold on. I just want to, because I guess it could work. I guess if some of the people that get pissed off at us for playing the wrong formation.
Yeah. We can. It's our formation, but we can base it slightly off.
Okay, so they played our United Arab Emirates yesterday, and not the day before. Yeah, Wednesday they played.
Yeah.
In the friendly, they went with a 4-4-2. But you can we're going to keep it 4-3-3 because you can easily transition it into a 4 because they went McAllister and Di Maria on each wing with Alvarez and Messi up front in the 2.
It does. Yeah, develops into a 4-3-3. It does,
So we'll stick with the 4-3-3 for Argentina.
Okay, so we'll start with a goalkeeper. This is quite straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah, but do you rate Rulli? at Villarreal, or do you think it's going to have to be?
To be fair, he's one of them that always looks like there could be a mistake, but he does also pull off some really good saves. To be fair,
Yeah.
but
We're
in
going to
terms of safe, in terms of balance, I think Emi Martinez. Yeah.
Okay, Emi Martinez in goal. Now we're looking at right backs. Yeah, the potential ones here. We've got Juan Foyth.
Yep.
We've got Naul Molina, who'd recently joined Atletico. And I'm not sure. There's a few. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure where Montiel or Pezzela play at Betis and Sevilla.
I'm quite under this understanding, and I probably would play if you're going to ask me. I think Foyth will play right back.
Yeah, quite. That was my first choice. I'm just double checking where some of these play, because I just don't want to go into it. Yeah, all right. I'm probably gonna stick the same with you, Juan Foyth. Obviously, we saw him at Spurs. Didn't really get the chance he deserved, but since he's joined Villarreal, he's been solid, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he has developed from being a centre back, really, but
Yeah, I rate him. The reason I rate Juan Foyth is because he's athletic. He's fucking he is quick and strong.
yeah, I think he's a good right back for them now.
I don't. Do you know much about Molina? He's just joined Atletico, only the first time this season, and
Not
he's in
enough,
the squad.
to be fair. Not enough, to be fair.
Juan Foyth did start their recent one at right back, so yeah.
Well, right. key area they definitely have is centre backs now.
You want to go to left back first? You go to both.
Yeah, we can go left back, but
all right, left back. Are we going? See, this is a tough one. It's either Tagliafico or they've been playing more so Marcus Acuna at Sevilla.
Yeah.
What are we saying? I've got more knowledge of Tagliafico when he was at Ajax and now Lyon, but Acuna, I know since he's joined Sevilla, I think it was not this summer, the summer before, he's been good for them. So
I personally was going to stick with Tagliafico at left back if it was me.
I'll go with you because I'm just being brutally honest. More knowledge of him, but it probably will be Acuna going into it.
Yeah. Okay.
So Juan Foyth and Tagliafico. Cool. For me, this might be no-brainer.
No, it is no-brainer. It is. They've got a partnership now. They've got a centre back partnership.
You say that though, Chaz. I think it will be, but they do like to play Otamendi a lot in recent games.
I think that would be a mistake if
this is our choice as well. This is what we believe will be the best for them.
No, to be fair, you are right. They do like him, and he probably some of his better games maybe come for Argentina, but I think this one might be a mistake. I think you've got to keep Martinez and Romero.
That's it. Just put it in. This is there's no beating around the bush here. Two soldiers at the back, warriors that are gonna fucking. You think about them two, Chaz. They're both just animals, aren't they? At the back.
Yeah.
Do you think that's one of the best centre back pairings?
Well, I've said a lot about Martinez as well. Romero, so aggressive in the tackle and tenacious. It's very good.
Well, you're going to get that throughout the whole bloody Argentina team, really. Do you think that's one of the best centre back pairings going into the World Cup?
Yeah.
I do. I really believe
back four I think it's a very strong back four as well. I think you're quite safe with Foyth, and
I think people are going to underrate Juan Foyth. I think you have a good World Cup. I
agree with that.
All right, onto the midfield. See, this is where it gets a bit interesting for me. You can't ignore the form of Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, your little wonder star.
It's not even mine, Chaz. You rate him. Everyone rates him. He's the big. Let's be honest. He's the dog's bollocks, isn't he? In Europe right now.
I know how I'd play my three, if I'm being honest.
All right, I'm going to say it and see if you agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be Paredes, Fernandez, and oh god, I don't know between DePaul and McAllister. Go on, you tell me yours. Go on, what were you going to do?
Yeah, I was going to play Paredes as the central, obviously sitting one really, and I'd play Fernandez and DePaul. I was going with.
Do you know the only problem with Fernandez and Paredes? I think they might be quite similar. If people, I don't know if Argentinian fans will I think they play similar roles. Like Fernandez might be similar to Paredes at Benfica and Juventus, but I'm happy to put the two in here.
Yeah.
And DePaul, do you think DePaul is he's a box to box anymore? So.
Yeah. That's why I felt he's needed the. And to be fair, I rate McAllister. There's nothing against him. And he's
because I reckon
selling
people
for
would
Brighton.
want us to do Paredes or Fernandez, and then you have McAllister and DePaul on either side of them as well. But this is our 11 again. We're here to we're open for scrutiny as well. So
yeah, you can put in the comments down below your 11 if you want.
Because if we're not tactically all there with this Argentina team, and it doesn't work with Paredes and for Enzo Fernandez, then maybe that is the case. That's the thing.
Yeah,
but I think you're right. Go Paredes.
Paredes is definitely going in there, really, isn't he?
What he's class. Chaz, you saw the tweet I put out on the reception it got on Paredes. For me, one of the most underrated players in European football. I know he plays for South Asia, but in Europe, he's been, and Chaz, I've been tracking him since mainly his Zenit days when he was at Zenit. And I thought, why is this guy in Russia? Why the hell is this guy playing in Russia at this age? Yeah. Then he went to PSG, still done great there, in my opinion. People will say otherwise. But you rate Leandro as much as I do in it. I think he's
so good on the ball. Well. Yeah, so good.
So talented. And I think Enzo Fernandez is giving shades of that already.
Yeah.
That's a strong midfield, isn't it?
Yeah. Just the control of the ball as well. And, we spoke about Martinez breaking the lines from centre-back. And
I mean, it's full of... You know what, Chaz? That team's full of line breakers. Martinez, Enzo, Paredes. Rodrigo de Paul, the only thing with him, I don't think he's been in and out the Atleti team, hasn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Really, when he first joined, I was like, from Udinese, I was like, wow, this guy's tailor-made for Simeone's team. But I still think he'll be good on the international stage, though.
Yeah, I think he's just sometimes one of them that just has to play for the nation in a sense. Like, just he's in the lineup most of the time. Like,
do you think we was harsh on McAllister, or?
The thing is, like, McAllister, really, the way he's been playing for Brighton is really Paredes' position, really.
You're right. He's been playing deep with Caicedo, isn't it? Yeah.
So
it's another play. They've got a lot of technical talent, don't they, in this team?
Yeah. I think that's the three, in my opinion. I think that's the
I did tell you, though, Chaz, they were a big fan of playing that Guido Rodriguez from Real Betis. He featured a lot in their recent 11s and shit. So he could be, again, involved. But
that's one thing that they seem to have now is squad depth. Like, there's a lot of... They can mix up quite a lot of players here.
Yeah, I don't know how much you know about Palacios at Bayer Leverkusen. He's only young still as well. So they've got options.
Yeah.
Luckily, so we're going to the front three, but there's a few little adjustments we have to make because I think Nicolas Gonzalez and Joaquin Correa have both pulled out of injury.
Okay.
So in replacement is Angel Correa from Atleti.
Yeah.
And I forget who. Oh, it was the MLS player, Almeida, or whatever he plays in the MLS. Came in. Thiago Almeida came in.
I was quite shocked that Correa wasn't picked in the first place.
Correa was. Oh no, Angel. Sorry,
Angel. Sorry, yeah.
So a lot of Argentinian fans were a bit disappointed in that. To be fair.
Yeah, I thought he was a decent option, especially if you look at, like, I know we're going to play this formation, but if you did bring Messi into the middle, you might put Correa back out onto the right or something like that.
Yeah, no, he's flexible. He's a flexible player. I think. Shall I tell you my front three all in one to save? Going one by one.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the same.
Messi, Luatro, and Alvarez.
Okay, no, there is a little bit of a difference then. Okay, there is a little bit different. I was still thinking of playing Di Maria left.
Oh shit! No. That's a point. I'm willing to concede that. I'm willing to concede. I'm willing to go Di Maria left, Messi right, and Luatro down the middle.
Yeah, and obviously Alvarez is perfect to come on in probably any of them positions.
And even who's the other player? Alvarez and Correa or bloody Alejandro Gomez is still good at Sevilla as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Dybala, sorry. They got Dybala as well.
Dybala's an interesting one because where he fits.
They rushed him, though, for this World Cup. They rushed him back as well. Like
he's been injured.
Yeah, he's been injured.
Right, let me just put this in and then we can... Do
you want to screenshot these so we can put these on Twitter? I guess I want to put them on Twitter, don't I? A lot of these.
Can I download it now? Yeah, I think I can.
A little before we move on from Argentina, Chaz, you need to see why I shout. I think Luatro might be in with a shout being top scorer this tournament.
Interest. Oh, did you reply that to me or did you put that?
Yeah, to you. Do you feel that was an interesting shout?
Yeah, that is an interest. But at the same time, if you're thinking this type of Argentina are going to go at least semis, you
And
have to have a player.
them
Yeah,
creators around him.
Yeah, agreed. Right.
I like that. Do you like that? That's a solid first team we've put out, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
You know, when I look at that, I think, shit, they are going to go far this World Cup. All right. That's Argentina wrapped up.
I'll just refresh it. Yeah, it comes to me. Right. So I've downloaded the image. So I've got the images after.
Sick. Are we on to Brasilia now?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Or is it Belgium?
Oh, no. Yeah, I forgot about, I think Belgium. Yeah, Belgium.
Right, Belgium.
If you're going alphabetical, yeah, Belgium.
Okay, so Belgium, Roberto Martinez. Is this the last chance, Chad, for their golden generation, or do you think it's past? Do you think it's even past now?
Oh yeah, yeah. If you actually ask me if it's past, I'll probably say yes. But they still have world-class players like obviously De Bruyne and that can still potentially pop up with something.
People might be shocked at our lineup here if we agree on the same page here, you know, because I think I might be leaving some big names out of this one.
Yeah, I think probably the same. By the way, I've sort of done this in my head already, so that's why I know sort of where I'm heading with.
All right, no brainer. Best goalkeeper on the planet, probably at the minute.
Yeah. Although has not had the greatest start.
No, I saw. He's like, but he has to start for the minute as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Although Mignolet's been on top form though, isn't it, for Club Brugge? He's been on good form, to be fair to him. But he can come on as a backup if he needs to. All right, on to right back. It's between. Are we looking at Castagna at left back or because Castagna and Meunier are both natural right backs?
Yeah.
But are we looking to potentially move Castagna over, or are we missing out on the two from Rennes and Anderlecht that I haven't got much knowledge on?
I'm looking at moving him over to left back.
Is it because, let's be honest, we don't have much knowledge on Arthur Diat and Zeno de Bast?
Yeah, to be fair.
Okay, we're going to go what we know. So I'll go Castagna left back and Meunier right back.
Yeah.
And people want to what's it called, enlighten us to players that we don't know about. It's fine, to be fair.
Yeah, stick your own formation.
There could be a genuine talent we don't know about at left back as well. So centre backs, yeah.
Yeah, centre backs.
All right, for me, we can't be going Toby and Jan like that. Spurs.
No.
I think we've got to put the Leicester lad in. We've got to get him in there.
Is that Falls or Phase or how do you say it?
Yeah, I forget. I think he might be a silent S on it or something. But tell me or not, since he's joined Leicester, he's been pretty much flawless for them. Yeah. So he's literally changed their season around. Yes. So it looks like another gem picked up from them. There's two Leicester players in the back four there.
Yeah. There's probably another one coming, maybe. I don't know.
Who's the? Are we just?
I was going to play Vertonghen.
Yeah, this team ain't going far, are they?
And the reason I played Vertonghen is I still think he's playing at a higher level than Alderweireld is.
So both are back in Belgium now. Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so both are back in Belgium. Vertonghen was just at Benfica recently, wasn't he? Last year.
Yeah.
Chaz, I feel like I don't know enough.
One's at Royal Antwerp and one's at Anderlecht, but Vertonghen was like you said, was at Benfica, and then now he's at Anderlecht.
Was Alderweireld in China or was he in Middle East? He was somewhere, wasn't he? Did he go somewhere
like that first?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He went China, I think, or something.
And now he's at Royal Antwerp. I just think that maybe his decay has gone a little bit quicker than Vertonghen.
When I look at this, Chaz,
there's really not many options.
Their back. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. Their back four is shocking. I'm not going to lie. So I like Valtfez and Castagna to. That is so bad.
We've known this for a while because even the two, when they were selling, the sort of backups, they had Boyata and stuff like that. So,
don't disrespect Diedrich, So, hold on. But they did have Vincent Kompany, but they never got the best. They missed their chance, man. They missed their chance.
Yeah.
All right, just put Jan in. I think we're maybe missing a trick with the other two that we don't know about, but just put Jan over Tonyan in.
Right.
Fuck me, this team. Yeah. All right. Onto the midfield.
Okay. So.
All right. So Yuri Tielemans has to be in there, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And the other one has to be in there as well.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, KDB is, yeah. So Tielemans, KDB, that's a solid
I love
start.
how you started with Tielemans.
No, wait, I'm starting at the base, though. I'm starting at the base here. But then again, who are you putting as the third, Chaz?
No. So, am I missing someone?
Are we throwing Onana in or not?
No, so I was still playing someone
Like Witsel?
Yeah, as a DM, and then you have De Bruyne and Tielemans going.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Did
as the eight.
Donker's not getting anywhere near here? Does just Dorgan Hazard play down the middle quite a lot, Chaz, as well sometimes?
Yeah, there or the right, I've seen.
I think I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go Witsel at the base, Tielemans and De Bruyne on either side.
I would love to put Onana in, but is there an element that is way too attacking sort of thing, or what?
It's too early as well. I feel that for him, it's too early to be starting.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with you. I'm going to go Witsel at the base, De Bruyne in the right half space. Is it going to be a weird one for Tielemans then? I guess the balance of that midfield is quite good, really, when you look at it, because Tielemans can kind of be the 8 in between, Witsel at the 6, and De Bruyne can just float around.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Okay.
Do you know, Chaz, the more I look at this Belgium team, the less confident I'm getting. You know, as on shit like when you put it out on paper.
Yeah, I see that.
Do you know what the Belgian team lacks there? Legs in midfield, just like really lack legs. They could. I'm going to make what group are they in? We'll get to it because they could be a shock one that will really flop here. You know.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. I think you're going to be shocked at what I pick here.
Okay.
We're going to go Lukaku down the middle. He's just got back from injury, though, isn't he? He's not paid. That's why he's not even played for Inter. He played 1 or 2 games for Inter this season.
I don't know too much. He was injured for a while, so yeah.
But do you agree with my Lukaku shout?
Yeah, no, he still has to play, whether he's getting on or not.
I'm pretty sure is he not their all-time top goal scorer by a mile as well? Yeah. Shit, so I think I'm gonna go Leandro Trossard.
Yeah, he has to play on the left.
Oh, you say that though, Chaz. We've literally missed out probably a generational player here though as well.
Who, Hazard?
Yeah.
Trossard's ahead of Hazard at the moment.
Yeah, but did you ever think you'd be saying that in your entire life? So Hazard for me is a generational talent. Like,
you could play Hazard on the right.
No. We're gonna go on the right. It's a toss-up.
Hazard can play on the right.
Chad, there's some serious talent here. We've got Jeremy Doku, who's good, isn't he? As well, red. Yeah, but I also like the AC Milan geezer, Charles.
Yeah, although has struggled since going to Milan.
Has he? Okay, yeah. You're giving me more insight than that. I'm going to go Carrasco on the right. What?
No, you just sounded like, just for a brief moment, you sounded like old Sol Campbell. Do you remember when he got asked? You said the AC Milan guy and Doku from Rennes. And then
I gave up. Yeah.
I'm going to go Carrasco.
I don't know what you think. Carrasco's very direct. That's the thing. I think him and De Bruyne can have a good little relationship, switching between the two as well.
Yeah, I had Carrasco still. I mean, I felt a little bit. I do agree with.
Are you not a big fan of Carrasco?
Pardon?
Are you a big fan of Carrasco or not?
Probably not. Not as much. You probably are more of a fan than me.
I think he really divides opinion because I feel like
at one point there was a lot there. I thought. At one point, I thought there was a lot there. Like I was quite.
Well, some of the stuff I've seen him do on the football pitch is ridiculous. Very wrong, but then he just doesn't seem to be considered. Remember, this guy went to China at 24 years old, Chaz. That's a bit of a worry in itself, and then came back.
Went for money, didn't
he? Again, and we put in like Mertens as an impact player, and so on Hazard and that.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get scrutinized because I know Hazard's fan base, especially old Chelsea fans, yeah, they still back this guy, yeah, to the day. Like, they still see him as that guy.
Yeah, but Trossard's outperformed him all season.
Yeah, but people are like, oh, can you not put Trossard on the right? But then we shouldn't be altering Trossard's position for Hazard. Let's be honest. For me, talent-wise, he's probably even ahead of De Bruyne. Hazard's the most talented player in the whole Belgium team.
He was, yeah.
But has he even played for the last 2 years properly?
No, not really. No, I saw him come on one game. He played all right, but like,
against Celtic, he got injured after that sort of shit. Like, he's not reliable anymore, is he? He's not reliable.
Not worked out.
But don't get me wrong, I don't want people to think I love Eden Hazard, by the way. One of the best players I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, you went crazy on him as well.
He's one of the best players I've ever seen in my lifetime. Since I've been one of the best players. He's absolute mustard. All right.
It's a poor team, though, really, if you come off the back of Argentina.
This is really bad. You know, really... And I'd love if this comes back to clip us and they end up winning the whole thing or getting to the finals.
Yeah, it's bound to, isn't it? Right, one of the biggest or one of the bigger is Brazil.
Oh, gas for this. I'm fucking buzzing.
Brasilia. Okay. Are we changing the formation slightly here or are we sticking with
it? Let me double check Brazil.
I'd quite like a 10 in there for this one.
Okay, let me just double check. What did they last play? So they last played on 27th September. Now, to be fair, they're playing 4-2-3-1 in the last game.
Yeah.
All right, go on, let's change it. Oh, okay.
Not that one. It looks a little bit, but they're wingers, yeah.
There you go. All right. In goal, this is fucking interesting actually already as well. I'm sticking with Alisson.
Yeah, agreed.
But we're not saying Edison's crap by putting Alisson in.
No. You just have to make a decision in the sense of.
And if you deep it, Chaz, and I've seen a lot of people I even saw a recent tweet of yours. Someone commented about how Alisson's even could be goalkeeper of the year this year, even in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Who did you put in goal?
Pope. I put Pope.
And because Liverpool been poor, but they said they could have been even worse without Alisson.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
And what did we say, Chaz? We probably said it on previous podcasts, how clutch this guy comes in especially in one-off games as well. He can literally save you from the way he makes himself big and comes out and just commands. He's world-class.
Yeah, and that's where I think he's ahead of Edison. But
Edison's better with his feet, but it's not as if Alisson's bad with his feet. Alisson can still get about with his feet. That's the thing. Alisson's just better overall keeper. All right. Now we move on to right back. This is where Brazil, I think we're going to agree on this. We push Militao to right back, yeah?
Yeah. If they don't do that.
Good luck. Yeah.
It's him or
Danny Alves.
38-year-old, is he?
39. I think. 39. And also, you've got Danilo as well, but no.
No, play Militao right back and then allows you to play the two centre halves.
Should we go left back first, yeah?
Yeah, we go left back.
You know Bremer for Juventus?
Yeah.
Is he left-footed?
He may be. He may be.
He is.
He may be.
Let me double check. You normally tell. How can you check? How do you check the foot of a player? That sounds well out of context, but it should be on transfer market. If I only tell you, innit?
He's right-footed transfer market.
Okay, no, then fuck him. I was going to put him left back otherwise. What are we saying, Chaz? Tellers or Alexandro? Should we just go Alexandro?
I prefer Tellers.
Oh, fuck off. You taking the piss?
No, I prefer Tellers.
No, Alexandro's going left back. Forget that. He's still operating at a higher level.
All right, fine.
Tellers is scrapping it out at left back with Acuna, who we're talking about on the Argentina team. Wait, can I just get into you? Why did you think Tellers is better than Alexandro? I need to genuinely know this.
I don't think Sancho is that great at all, really.
He's okay. He's not terrible. He's better than Tellers. You know how bad Tellers is, Chaz, if you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it. They're both awful.
Do you remember the Emirates last year when Telles was out? Do you remember the goal that we could see early on? Telles was swinging at it as well, missing the ball and shit.
Yeah, you're right. To be fair, Sandro is,
part of the Juve resurgence this season.
Yeah, and he has still had 200 odd caps of Juventus.
Can we appreciate though, Chaz? We've gone from Dani Alves and Marcelo, Cafu and Roberto Carlos. These are the 4 best fullbacks potentially in the history of football.
Yeah.
For a makeshift centre back at right back and Alexandro. Chaz, Brazil are known for having fullbacks.
Yeah, they invented the wing back pretty much.
So Carlos Alberto. Chaz, we're talking about the greatest to ever do it. For me, Dani Alves and Marcelo, ahead of Roberto Carlos and Cafu, Dani Alves and Marcelo are the best to ever do it. I know it's ironic because we're not putting Alves in. Alves is 39 years old. Barely played in fucking Mexico.
Just because he's not in this lineup doesn't mean that we should respect what he's done in his career.
Yes, but for me, he's the best fullback ever. Dani Alves. That's how much respect.
He's coming to be the man around the team. For this one. Help with the.
And a little fact: isn't Dani Alves the most decorated player in the history of football? I'm pretty sure he is. He's won everything apart from the World Cup. Funny enough as well. So if he goes and gets a medal here as well, you'd love it.
Centre halves.
Writes itself, Marquinhos and Thiago Silva. Yeah. That's not active. They haven't had history together. They played together at PSG for a brief moment as well. But the funny thing is, though, Chaz, you put you're saying Alves is old. Thiago Silva's only a year younger or something.
Yeah.
Is it because do you think Thiago Silva's age better?
And to be fair as well, I'm not saying it's easier at centre half or right back, but there is a little less on the athleticism at right back. For me, I don't know about you. I always stress it. Fullback's the hardest position in football. I feel like, especially these days, you've got to defend, attack. You've got to come inverted, go on the overlap, go into midfield. You basically do you not think fullbacks are just like that? You need the overall package. They're pretty much the key of the team. Yeah, nowadays, and that's probably that was because of the Brazilian fullback that just did everything really. But yes, I mean Silva's still operating at a very good level for Chelsea.
He's been a bit clangy recently, for Chelsea, but let's be honest.
Chelsea fans, as a thing, if they said without him, it'd get even worse. So.
We'd get screwed. All right, on to midfield. Casemiro in straight away.
I don't like the way you said that so quickly.
I mean, come on, Chaz. It's Casemiro.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay, so who are you playing with him?
Oh, God. This is where the hate will come in. I don't know whether to put... Brazil fans can't stand him.
Before you give any Nick hate, I'm going with Bruno Guimaraes. So I'll let you take the hit for whoever you're about to mention.
No, I'm going to go Bruno Guimaraes. I'm going I am because this is our team, what we feel is best. I believe he'd be the best option. If you look at, what I said about Tielemans in Belgium, Bruno Guimaraes is the perfect player in transition between the DM and the 10. Keep thinking, how good is Bruno Guimaraes, Chaz? He's one of the best in Europe, to be honest, in his position.
Ultimate 8, as they call him.
Ultimate 8. And Chaz, I was going to mention Fred because I think he will go with Fred. I think he's going to go with Fred and Casemiro in midfield.
Yeah, to be fair to Fred, I knew that was the name that we were laughing over, but they have actually had a bit of a partnership, Casemiro and Fred, in a Brasilia squad. I do think Fred probably gets a little bit too much hate, in my opinion. But
I feel like if Brazil want to go far, Fred is more error prone than Bruno Guimaraes. So.
And Guimaraes has probably scored, in terms of going forward, he's made more of a difference in terms of scoring goals and that.
Them two at the base is fucking solid. That makes up for the fullbacks.
Well, I look at that and I see a perfect 6, a perfect 8, and we're about to put a perfect 10 in. So
Fabinho, let's be honest, Fabinho's been trashed for a year now, hasn't he? That's like he's still good, but he's just not Casemiro. He's not as good as Casemiro in that role. And then 10 is probably for me the best player in the world as well at the minute. Like,
I'll agree with that. And
for me, this is the poster boy of the World Cup. Really, this is his time, innit? This is his time. You actually sent me a text saying you believe more and more it's Neymar's time. This is
Well, I mean, you'll find out in my predictions, but
What a player! What a man! In it, like what a player! He could. Do you reckon this might be his tournament? Yeah, like you light this up.
Yeah, I do.
And let's not pretend he wasn't lining up in the 2014 till he got injured.
Yeah.
All right, Neymar at 10. I'm really gassed for this front three now. I'm actually buzzing to actually do this. For me, easy one, Vinicius on the left.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's no. I know you love your boy Martinelli, but no, it's
Not
Vinicius.
Yeah.
All right, this is where it gets interesting.
I know one.
I'm going for Rafinha on the right.
Right, so that's I wouldn't do that. Well, actually, no. To be fair, this is. I'm forgetting that. I'm thinking how they were going to play it, but
no. It's all us. This is
because I think they're going to start what's his face up front, but I wouldn't start him.
They're going to start with Charleston. He's not my team. He's not my.
Yeah,
they
okay.
will start.
Right, no, then you're right. Yeah, then I'd go Rafinha because I'm leading to having Jesus, but I think he is actually going to play Richarlison up front. So I was suggesting Jesus on the right.
Nah,
but in my lineup. Yeah,
mate, Rafinha is my baller. I don't care what anyone says, Chaz, as well. He's an absolute. I don't care if he hasn't. I think he's been good at Barca since he's joined anyway.
Yeah, no. I was forgetting.
Rafinha, look at the balance now. That left footer cutting in, and also the work rate. He'll track back and help Militao. He's perfect for that.
Yeah.
Think about the link, Chad. That link up between them three is incredible.
Yeah.
And then Gabby Jesus up front for me.
Yeah.
It's mainly because he's going to be the perfect foil for that three in behind.
Link it all, yeah, agree.
Because he will be able to drop back. Neymar can go ahead of him. Maybe Vinny can come in from the left.
Yeah.
But imagine imagine Rafinha coming on the left foot. You've got Jesus dropping back, Vinny going back post to tap in. Neymar's there. There's a lot of flexibility in that front four.
Yeah.
Realistically, all four of them can interchange positions.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the best front four in the World Cup.
And then have Richarlison and that off the bench.
Even Rodrigo. Remember how clutch he came for Real Madrid in the latter stage of the Champions League. When you have Rodrigo, Anthony, we got all of them. We got a shit ton of bloody options for Brazil. I wanted my boy Anthony in there on the right, as well, but I just stuck with Rafinha for the minute.
That's a good team. That's a good strong team, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
you mentioned about their subs, yeah. Anthony, Martinelli, Rodrigo. It's too good. It's too good. Richarlison.
There's like another lineup there, just off the bench. So, okay, so that's Brazil. Where are we at now?
You see the clip I sent you of Jesus and Martinelli staring at Anthony doing the things.
Just doing the fucking circles again.
Why do you get so triggered by it? You get so impressed by
it. England.
Chaz, what do we... wait. What do we call him on this channel? Anthony Mateus dos Santos.
Yeah, that's what you tell him every time he does something.
Ballon d'Or one day.
Did you hear that? Yeah, that was clipped up.
The thing is, I don't know if you saw that recent interview of him. They interviewed him in the lead up to this World Cup, and he said he used to nutmeg drug dealers, rainbow flick over bus drivers, and elastico around thieves. I'm not even kidding.
This guy is a bit crazy. Right, we're at the mighty England. What formation are we going here? 4-3-3?
Yeah, this is our England. This ain't fucking Southgate's England.
I stressed that enough on Twitter. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We sound like proper Brexiteers, but this is our England. This is our fucking country.
Yeah. I posted, I don't know if you saw a recent interesting question of what does Southgate have? What's the minimum expectations here at this
semis minimum. Semis has to be a minimum for England. We got too good a squad.
Yeah.
I think we can rattle through this one quickly, to be fair.
Yeah, agreed. Are you Pickford?
I'm going Pickford, yeah. People, they'll dispute Ramsdale potentially in better form, but Pickford is still doing well for Everton and has always come up clutch. And he's been good for England anyway.
Right back?
Right back, we're going to go for Trippier.
Are you putting Walker somewhere else or are you leaving him out?
I think I'm leaving Walker out.
Okay.
Because first of all, he's injured and he's not going to be fully fit for the first couple. And then I just feel like we can gain a bit more I'm putting Trippier's form into consider. You put him in your team of the season so far in the Prem as well.
Yeah, in terms of form, yeah. I'm trying to work out. Yeah, I suppose Walker's still injured, really. So
for me, centre back's really interesting.
we said we'd run through this.
No, we'll go White and Stones. We'll go for White.
I think in a 4 it has to be. It 3 changes things, but
because as much hate as Maguire gets, he's still, as much as I said about Pickford turning up, Maguire hasn't really put many feet wrong for England. And I was going to say you something. You know, Maguire did get in team of the tournament at the Euros. He was literally in the 11 at the tournament.
Oh, really? No. Like, if we're talking Southgate's lineup, and I think I put this out there, I think if there's a back 3, Maguire has to play, and I actually first think he's going to play him in that left centre back, in my opinion. But
and the thing is, Chaz, people are short sighted. I get it. I don't rate Maguire as much as the next man over there, yeah. But he came back from injury. Remember, it was Tyrone Mings. Remember at the start of the Euros at first, yeah. And Maguire comes back from injury against Germany, and he gets man of the match in that game. I remember watching it with you lot at Trent where we were at, and he was a monster in that game as well. And that, like, he can have good isolated games. And I think Maguire might be a tournament suited player. To be fair, he's not suited to a 38 game season long. Like he's good in isolated games. I feel like. And then Luke Shaw left back for me. He's just hit form at the right time as well.
Yep.
And I think, I mean, we quote a lot of what Tom Garrett, one of another creator, says. He thinks Luke Shaw is going to have another good tournament. He was one of our better players at the Euros. I think he'll be good this World Cup. Yeah. He's on top form, Chaz. He's going in 10 out of 10 form at the minute. Look at that. You just put Rice in. So. Go on, get Bellingham in as well then, fuck's sake. Even though it could be a bit overhyped a little bit. I feel like.
Calm down.
I feel like this could be a separate topic. Bellingham, we need to be careful with Bellingham because I think whatever he's done so far in his career is fantastic. Captaining Dortmund at such a young age, moving country, Champions League performances against the best teams on the planet. But we just need to, he's a number 8 that pretty much does it all. You see him as, he's a box to box, a midfield general, Gerrard-esque, some may say, But we just need to calm down a little bit. Let's see when he moves from Dortmund, which he will this summer. Let's see how he performs at a massive club.
Do you think this is a big tournament in the sense that he's going to take a lot of pressure from England because a lot of fans are like, Bellingham has to play now.
He has to perform this. I know it's putting pressure on the kid.
Yeah.
He's got to perform now because all the hype's around him. He's lapping it all up and and enjoying all this pressure. If he really enjoys it, he's got to perform now. Like, I know he's 19, but he's got to perform on the big stage. I know it's a different position, but did we not see Mbappe turn up in 2018 as a young 20-year-old?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I get you.
So, them two. This is an interesting one. Who are you going on?
No, we've agreed on this. I mean, Maddison.
No, because some people would say Mount, wouldn't they?
No. Listen.
Do you think Mount provides better balance there?
Possibly, but I do think that people they have a knack where they only see Maddison as like this forward player. I still think he brings.
No, you're right. He's technically sound enough to drop into the 8s and And as we saw, you know exactly where you put De Bruyne. You've got Maddison in that right half space now, and Harry Kane's going to absolutely lap that. Imagine Maddison and Trippier whipping balls in onto the left channel. I think that'd be brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not slating Mount. I probably actually back him up a little bit more than some people do, but I just think it's a chance here if this was our lineup to have Rice just sitting at the base and let Bellingham and Maddison just.
And do you feel like technically gifted players like Maddison he's been probably the most informed midfielder in the league this year? Do you think England as a nation has shied away from these technical players down the years? Like, we could have taken a leaf out of Spain's book, and we need to start encouraging these technically gifted players rather than going for the powerhouses and things like that.
I agree.
We fucked up with Michael Carrick and Paul Scholes, who were technically great, didn't play enough games. Maddison needs to flourish in this.
Yeah, and just because he's not at the headline, Leicester are still a big team, but I mean, like, not the headline team. Then
Yeah. And then
like at the end of the day, if Maddison was at Chelsea, there'd probably be no question about it at all, would there?
No.
So
front three: Saka, Kane, and Foden.
yeah, thank you.
But
I do get a little bit of hate probably for the left winger. I still think people back up.
I think we've got to look at Sterling's going in shocking form going into this World Cup. People, for me, a controversial one. I put it out there all the time. I've never rated Sterling as high as other people rated him throughout his career. I think Pep and the City system got him out of jail a few times and obviously made him look better than he was. I still rate him as he's a quality player on his day, and he's shown consistency down the years. And he hasn't been at these 3 massive clubs in his career for nothing. But for me, I think his Euros performance got overhyped. I think he was just doing what he'd done at City and just got on the end of things and scored our goals.
Yeah.
He's not. We can't afford to have players like Sterling anymore in our team because we need players involved in that. We need more players involved in the build-up phases. And what we're going to see from Saka is exactly what you want from a winger. He gets involved, he drops back, but then he'll go in behind. He provides everything. Sterling is a one-trick pony for me. He's just not. I just think we're past that stage now. England need to look beyond Raheem Sterling. And again, tell me he's not a great option to have off the bench with his experience in big games.
Yeah.
But also Rashford's another great option to have off the bench if people are going to get hate on us because he's been going in. He's going into the World Cup on great form as well. But
I think Rashford's very, very useful in the squad. Very useful.
Mate, to come on in a game where we need him to stretch. He may even start a game in the group. Rashford probably can start the odd game in a group stage. And Rashford does provide a moment of brilliance. He can knuckleball it from outside the box. He can whip one in top bins. Even if he's inconsistent, we said, didn't we, Chaz? Tournament football, you need these one-off moments sometimes.
Yeah, and probably would suit. Yeah, it does suit him in that scenario. And you do think that Kane does like to drop in, so there's space in behind.
I know we haven't mentioned Jack Grealish. There's another one on the left as well, which I think he needs to get some games in there as well. And I said, if Bellingham has to come off for something, I wouldn't mind bringing Grealish on and having him and Foden swap on the left and the 8s.
Yeah,
because I think them two can both play the 8, both play left wing, but their interchange with the balance of a left foot and a right foot, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because we can't rub Grealish out of the team completely again. We can't do that.
No. But this is why the manager should be making these changes. If it's not working in similar scenarios, just making changes early. There's enough in that squad. There's enough squad depth there.
Because you've got to look at formational changes if we need to, Chaz. Well, what if we go back to 2 in midfield, get number 10, Grealish or Foden, get Rashford on the left or Sterling? We need to have flexibility in this team. Even if Saka has to come off and get Foden on the right or something, we need to show that we have a squad.
Let's hope he has a plan B this year, eh?
Bloody hell. All right, that's our England 11.
Okay, so I've got on the list France next. Yep.
Okay. Let's look at France.
I wanted to play 4-2-3-1 in this.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you don't want it, but
well, we've got FYI for people. France are missing massive players going into this. Obviously, Pogba and Kante are out. Pogba would have been in my team for this one.
Yeah, and that's probably why I'm changing. I probably would have played 4-3-3 with Pogba, but
because he suits that formation the best. And also, for me, goalkeeper would have been Mike Maignan from AC Milan.
Yeah, he's got a huge injury.
Unfortunately, it has to be Lloris, doesn't it? That's the thing. So we're going to go 4-2-3-1, yeah?
Yeah, if you don't mind, yep.
We'll see as we go along. It looks like it will make sense when I'm looking at the squad now.
Okay. So we're forced into playing Lloris, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's been the guy and he's won the World Cup with them. He's their captain, isn't he?
Yeah.
Chaz, just a little quick one. Nkunku's out, yeah?
Yeah. You got
so Nkunku, because he may have been in your ideas for the 11 potentially as well.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I did this after the news of Nkunku, but yeah, he would have been.
See, Camavinga's been getting a lot of hate over that because he injured him.
Yeah, I know. To be fair to Nkunku, he came out and said it's nothing.
Yeah. It's football, isn't it? That can happen as well.
Yeah. just not meant to be for the kids. You know what
I mean? All right back. Are we going for Pavard, or are you thinking of putting Koundé right back?
Yeah, I've put Koundé.
I think I'm going to go with you with Koundé.
Yeah, I think athletic wise, Pavard hasn't really hit the heights of when he burst on the team, really, has he?
We all remember that goal, yeah? That goal is
that goal,
my word. That's one of the best goals I've ever seen, that is that technique. Although Pavard has come out recently and said he's been going through a lot, off the pitch, just like depression and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, there may be underlying things like
yeah. But
I just prefer Koundé, and obviously then we've got centre halves that we can put in.
Yeah, the thing is, people are going to hate me for this. I'm not putting Varane in my team.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
I'm going to get Chaz. I swear, any United fans latch onto this. Whoever Chaz, you don't understand. He's loved. Yeah, and he's got experience. He's won the World Cup, won multiple Champions Leagues. He's been okay for United this season. Oh God, but then you're questioned on Upamecano, aren't you? Or are you going Saliba?
Yeah, I'm going Saliba and Varane.
Do you know what I'm looking? No, it's not. That's not for me. I'm going Saliba and Lucas Hernandez. Left foot, Chaz. Simply because, and he's next for me. He's going next to his brother, a left back as well.
Well, if you're playing Hernandez, though, I'd rather still have Varane ahead of Saliba. And that's not to say that I think Saliba's got huge potential and arguably been one of the best centre backs in the Prem.
Right? Chaz, I look like a knobhead there. I forgot about Saliba. I was looking at Upamecano as if he was the only option. Even Konate's sick for Liverpool.
I don't know if you're being too harsh to leave Varane out, though.
I'm not. He's out my teammates. It's Saliba and Lucas Hernandez. It is, honestly.
Fine, I'll let you win.
You're going to let me win. It's Saliba going in, isn't it? Do you reckon that's the most controversial take we've had in this video so far?
Yeah, because
of Varane and who he is.
I do like the brothers and the left-footed. I do agree with that. And Theo Hernandez, I think, is a really good left back.
Them two need to play for the same club soon. I swear my life. Yeah. I think were they both? Wait, one was at Real Madrid. I swear both were at Atleti at one point as just kids, as youngsters.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure both were at Atleti. Yeah, they sold Theo to Real Madrid, and Lucas Hernandez stayed at Atleti, then went to Bayern Munich, and then Theo Hernandez left Real to go AC.
Fair play.
And you got to remember, Lucas Hernandez. Do you know what Bayern signed him for? Like 70 odd million, or something like that. Like they paid serious money for this guy. Now, for me,
I've rated him for a long time. I remember FM days. I used to sign him a lot.
That back four is sexy. I'm not gonna lie. That back four is sexy. I don't give a fuck. That's fucking the balance, the flexibility.
I know Ollie always goes into this a bit too much, but in the sense of like, if you push Hernandez on, it almost becomes a free at times. It can. So
I don't think we should be so worried about taking Varane out for Saliba directly. I think this is Saliba's time. I think he showed it already this season. Why not go for the guy that's doing it now? I know Varane's been okay. He's actually not been too bad this season, but you can't rely on him as much Saliba fitness-wise as well.
No, I do get that.
Move on.
A lot of people will be stuck. Yeah, we're moving it on. A lot of people will be stuck with Varane.
Yeah, in our eyes, we wouldn't have Lloris in our team, like we said. We'd have Mania in there as well.
Yeah, and there'll be people that would be a bit upset with that as well. 2 DMs, and mine are you may discuss elsewhere. I'm going Tchouaméni and Camavinga.
I'm not sold on Camavinga.
Who else?
I'm going to go for it's a left shout. I don't think you're going to expect me to say this. I think I've watched enough of him. I would go Youssouf Fofana at Monaco next to Tchouaméni. I'll tell you why as well, yeah? Just wait. Fofana, I've watched enough games because I was introduced to him about a year or so ago, so I took a closer eye on him. He's already had previous history with Tchouaméni at Monaco as well, so they've got a chemistry there between them, and he's perfect balance. Like, I get your Camavinga shout, and he's left-footed Camavinga. I'm not sure what Fofana is. He might be left-footed as well. I'm not sure. But I think it's too young, Chaz, to Tchouaméni and Camavinga to go.
I see it as they're so good that they can play. They can be young.
Obviously, they both play at Real. It makes
as a
sense.
base.
But I'm not sold on Camavinga, especially in a 2. I think he would suit a 3, have more cover with him. In the 2, that is a real worry to have them two as a 2. Like, I think that's leaving them short. Both they're young players, Chaz, both of them.
Yeah, it's a fair point. I think they're ready.
Any shouts Rabiot over a 2 or Guendouzi?
No.
wait. Guendouzi's been good, you know.
I don't care. He ain't starting for France in the World Cup.
I'm going Yusuf Fofana. I'm sticking with it, you know, as well. I guess we can leave it up to the. I think he provides. He's a box to box. He's got the physicality. How old is he? I'm pretty sure he's at middle age kind of thing. I think they wouldn't take him otherwise, Chaz. It's not. They're not taking him for no reason.
Yeah, no, I'm no doubt.
Then again, he's only 23, Chaz. He's another young lad. Yes, so like I'm going to stick with it, Chaz. I don't know what if you're passionate enough to keep Camavinga in there.
Well, I'm not gonna sit here arguing. I mean, I'm quite adamant that's the way I feel. The two, Camavinga and Tchouaméni, but let's leave it open. I know we put someone in, but let's leave it open to the comments. Put down below how you would set up the midfield in France. Maybe I'm not realizing, like Nick's put a fair point there for Fofana. Maybe I'm not realizing that as much, or you back me and you rate Camavinga higher than.
I think if we put Fofana in now, it will get people talking more. If we see that lineup and they see Fofana in there as well, and they've seen Varane out there, I think this team is going to cause the most talk and eruption. I feel like.
Yep. I mean, they're still good players, aren't they? They've got
Oh, all of them in this team are good.
And Tchouaméni, by the way, I rate him very highly.
Oh, do you? Again, I've watched more of it. I haven't watched enough of him at Real Madrid though, but apparently he has been good since he's joined.
Yeah,
he's on a big fee.
Right. Do you go with a 10, or you want to start with wingers, or what?
You go to 10, but you've only really left it for one player.
Yeah, Griezmann.
Yeah, and I think Griezmann's been shite for the last year. I'm not going to lie. I don't think he's been good.
My reasoning, though, was a bit like what you're saying. I mean, even Fofana's fairly young. If they've got too many young, do they still need some of these
why am I tempted to now put Camavinga in the 3 of a free midfield now? For God's sake.
Yeah, but then doesn't that contradict how young you're saying the team is?
No, but there's 3 of them there. It's a lot of cover. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather play Griezmann.
I'm not confident putting Griezmann in here. I don't think he deserves it. I don't think he deserves to. I think you're looking at the old Greek. Like, I don't. He's been
but in international level knockout stages, he's still been good for France.
Oh, God, do you know what? I'm so gutted and Nkunku's injured because I would have put Nkunku in here.
Yeah, he was going to be the 10. Yeah.
I literally was begging for Nkunku to be in here, Chaz. I was like, even Pogba would have been in this team in a 3 or whatever as well.
I might as well tell you the 4 I'm saying, and then you can decide if you want to change it. I was saying Griezmann in 10, Mbappe left, Dembele right, and Benzema up front.
Yeah. No place for Giroud.
No, I rate Giroud, but it's Benzema's time, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah, but not 2 of them up front. I don't know.
No. 4-2-3. You want to change formations, though?
No, but I'm not comfy with Griezmann in this team. I'm not comfy with it. I'm not comfy with it. But I guess
we can start Griezmann, and then if you want to turn it into, bring some athleticism on, bring Camavinga, make it a 3.
No, you put Griezmann in because that's your shout. You've allowed my Fofana one in there, so it's even then as well.
Okay.
I just want to FYI, I'm not comfy with Griezmann in there. In my opinion, I put Camavinga back in there and get the 3 in midfield for Fofana and Camavinga and Tchouaméni.
Yeah, and then was you happy with my 3, or you?
Yeah, 3's fine. The 3's fine. Yeah. Would you say this has been this is the hardest pick so far? I think we've disputed a few on this one.
Yeah, and this one needs to go on Twitter because people are going to be probably got things to say.
And Karim, this is obviously his last.
By the way, if he wins it, there's a lot of players you could say that, but even it enhances Mbappe, but Dembele, but for Benzema, I don't
think I'll be comfortable with Mbappe having 2 World Cups already by the age of 23. So, jeez, Christ. That's incredible. All right. That's the fromage frais out of the way.
We are at...
Is it Germany?
Germany.
I'm excited. I think this one's the exciting one as well.
Yeah, it's an exciting squad. It really is.
Okay. Manuel Neuer in goal. But the thing is, though, I don't think this is as easy as the Brazil one. I think ter Stegen's been phenomenal this season.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
Like, are you just putting Neuer in, or would you argue ter Stegen?
I was still putting Neuer in, but I can see the argument. Like, to say they're operating... There's an argument that ter Stegen's a bit unlucky, really, with having Neuer there.
What, just during this time? Is ter Stegen how many years younger? Even Neuer must retire soon. Stegen will take over, I think.
Yeah, but in that space, there could only be like one World Cup.
That's such a shame, because I think ter Stegen, I've watched him have these blips at Barca, dodgy spells, but then he's saved them numerous times. If you ask any Barca fan this season why they're top of the league and conceded 4 goals this season, he's the main reason. He's been a colossal for them. Oh, God. I don't want to put ter Stegen out of this, I don't want to put him out. I'm going on pure form going into this World Cup.
I don't mind if you want to put ter Stegen on. I'd do it on pure form. But is Neuer out of form? Or has Neuer been out of form? You think when
Neuer's out of form? I just think ter Stegen is a better choice going into this. I really, really do believe that. I think Germany are going to miss a trick if they don't put ter Stegen in here. Like we're on this to do, a bit wild takes in it as well on this. But I think Germany are going to you see the way I said about Varane and Saliba. I feel like ter Stegen's time is now if they want to go and win it.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no point sticking with the old guard. Neuer's already won a World Cup.
Right back.
Okay. You remember back in the day, Chaz, it was so easy. We just put Philipp Lahm in every single time. Where are we putting Kimmich in this?
I was going to put him DM.
Okay, so we're going to have to... I'm happy to do that. Is it... Where does David Raum play for Leipzig? Is he left back?
Yeah, left back.
Shit. So are we looking at... Can Klosterman play there?
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
I'm going to go Klosterman with you. I don't trust Thilo Kehrer at West Ham.
No.
I don't rate him, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't rate him really that highly.
I think they played Bella Kotchap at right back at times. That's
not an awful shout. He's been all right for Southampton. Sort of burst on the spin a little bit.
I think I'm going to go with your shout, though. I think I'll go Klosterman right back.
And then are you thinking Rudiger? Oh, do you want to go left back first?
Go left back. Is it David Raum?
Yeah.
David Raum, whatever his name is, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure hasn't he performing really well?
Yeah, he has.
Centre backs, what are we saying then?
So I had it as Rudiger and Süle.
I'm going to go different. I'm going to go Rudiger and Schlotterbeck.
Oh, he was awful, Nick, the other day, Schlotterbeck. Alongside Hummels. Oh my God, it was horrendous.
Yeah, but all right, fine. I agree with you. He may have had up and downs, but I remember watching. The last international break, Schlotterbeck. I watched Germany. I forgot who they were playing. Yeah, and the way I watched the compilation of him after, the way he's left-footed, isn't he? The way he was breaking lines from centre back was like elite. It was elite level shit I've seen for such a young player.
Yeah, but there is a lot of like tout that he is the solution going to be at centre back. But when I gave him the benefit of the doubt and went and watched him, and
is Süle right-footed as well as Rudiger though?
Yeah, Süle's right-footed. The only thing I would say though, but the only thing I would say is Rudiger naturally plays left centre back of a 4.
Oh, okay. That's it. I'll go for it then. Go for Süle and Rudiger. But is Süle? Wait, Süle's at Dortmund as well.
Yeah. They've been playing Süle right back.
Oh, so him and Klosterman are basically the same type of player that can play centre back and right back.
Yeah, they played. Well, the other game I watched where Schlotterbeck had a bit of a nightmare. They played Süle right back, Hummels and Schlotterbeck, and
hold on. I might need to change something. Did Germany not play a 3?
Oh yeah, maybe.
That's
I'm not sure.
well,
I do know that Ram's been doing very well as well. Yeah, maybe it's a free.
no. They didn't play a free in the Nations. Hold on, let me check against England. They have played frees in the past. Schlotterbeck and Sulla was one of them, Chaz, but I think Rudiger was injured. That. All right, let's go with that. I'm happy with that. I like the flexibility.
I'll put Kimmich in. Yeah, you're happy with that?
Yeah, I like the flexibility between Sulla and Klosterman, and even Kimmich can fill in at right back when Klosterman goes forward.
Yeah.
Right, so Kimmich, who's going? Are we gonna go? Oh shit, Gundogan.
Yeah, so I was going him left, and I was playing Goretzka.
For me, Musiala has to play. That's the thing. But I
In
don't know
the
where
free,
you're putting him. I don't know whether you're putting him in a midfield free or a front free.
Yeah, I was putting him in a front three, but
then I'm happy as long as Musiala's in the team. He has to be in the team for me.
yeah, I have my three. I was just working out which way I'd put it, but yeah, okay. So we're putting.
Do you think that's a good balance in midfield for Germany?
Yeah, because I like as well. There's experience in there, and now you can add a bit of talent.
So Sane's in.
Yeah, so this is how I didn't want to. This is how I was wondering how you'd play it. I was looking at the likes of Sane, Gnabry, Musiala.
That's my front three. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but how would you? Who's going?
I'd go Sane left, Gnabry down the middle, and Musiala right.
Yeah. Okay.
And again, like we said about Brazil's front three, the flexibility, they can all interchange with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they've got Muller still.
No, Muller's important. You know, I saw no player score more goals than Muller going into this World Cup as well. And you think we're being harsh on Havertz or not?
He doesn't really deserve to be in here at this stage, does he? Really?
He's played yesterday. And apparently, he scored for Germany again. He's
great.
For Germany, he scored 21 goals in 30 games or something stupid like that.
But I mean, there's easy options to put Musiala in the midfield three and Gnabry back to the right, and you could put Havertz down the middle.
Do you know what I was thinking? Is there not a little shout to put Havertz in that false nine instead of Gnabry?
If you're doing that,
I don't know what to say. I feel like it will be less controversial to put Havertz there. I feel like we're going to get hate for the Havertz.
I would rather, yeah, but if you're going to have Havertz, I'd rather have two out and out wingers in terms of Gnabry and Sane, and I'd put Musiala in the three potentially.
Do you know what? I'm happy with that. No, stick with that.
But that does show. Like, you put Havertz in there, you've got someone that can float in the false nine.
So Timo Werner's injured, yeah?
Yeah.
He's not made because he would have been at least in the squad. As I said, Chaz off the bench, Mokoku and Adeyemi as youngsters.
Oh, I'm happy they've got that. That's exciting for them.
So they've got options, and obviously even the likes of Julian Brandt can still have Chaz, we haven't even talked about the return of Goetze as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, literally won them the bloody World Cup in Brazil. Yeah, incredible. But I think again,
what a turnaround as well to come back in.
It is because you remember, I think didn't he have a health issue? He had a bit of a health issue at one point. He kind of ballooned up in weight a little bit and wasn't as fit, and he then kind of refound his career in Holland, didn't he, at PSV, and now he's gone back to Frankfurt in Germany.
Yeah.
Fair play to Mario Götze. All right, that's Germans done.
So next on the list, Netherlands.
You're a bit excited for this team, aren't you, under Louis?
Yeah, I sort of said to you that, I mean, obviously a lot of things go in the tournament. Like, there's a lot of stages who they're going to play and stuff like that. But naturally, as a squad, I was quite excited. I did think it's quite good.
Do you think it was a bit harsh from Sven Botman not getting in there, though?
Well? Yeah, I do think that was a bit harsh.
We know what Louis van Gaal's like, though. Once he makes his fucking decision, he won't back on him. All right.
I mean, naturally, they have I think I said to someone the other day, and they were like, yeah, but the Netherlands never do it. So I think they can come in slightly underestimated as well.
Am I tripping, or do they do a back three? We're going to have to adjust it for this one.
Yeah, back three. It's a back three.
Back three thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's a back three. All right.
It's like a 3-4-3, I think.
All right. Standard of goalkeepers are pretty shit.
Not
I'm not
that
gonna lie.
It's more like to get it to look on here. It's more like that.
Yeah. All right.
The keepers are poor. Yeah, that's the only thing. I think the one that plays the
Ajax
most
keeper.
is that Nopet.
Oh, it's not Pasveer from Ajax.
I thought it was maybe Pasveer.
Oh no, Silerson was in it last, but he didn't make the squad.
Yeah.
Let me check who they've been playing. Oh, Pasveer has played a few.
Okay, we go with Pasveer.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have a huge take on it. It's one of them.
Pasveer, yeah, Ajax. We'll put him in. That's not a conjure. Yeah, we just
38-year-old, yeah.
Yeah, being serious. So they play him. That's gonna worry the shit out of you, isn't it? That one, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
To be fair though, Chaz, but from Edwin van der Sar, they've always been a bit struggled in the goalkeeper. You remember they were playing Stecklenburg quite a lot of times as well.
Yeah.
They've struggled in the goalkeeping since van der Sar. All right, what are we saying the back three?
Back three for me was.
Oh, this is tough, Chaz. I don't know.
VVD, obviously.
Do you know who they haven't been playing a lot? De Ligt.
Yeah, so they've been playing quite a bit of Ake and Timber, right?
Yeah, they've gone for that. And what do you think? You think that provides a better balance?
Yes, because, and the only reason I say it, I think De Ligt is better than certainly Ake. Timber's got a lot of potential, but the problem with De Ligt is it's almost like he should be the central one.
Yeah, it's Van Dijk. He should be. Yeah. I don't think him and Van Dijk can play together.
No. Obviously it was at the 4, it's a little bit different, but in a 3, I think Van Dijk's way better than him in the sense that he should be the centre, and I just can't fit De Ligt in otherwise.
No, we're going to have to leave the big one. We have to leave De Ligt out, I think.
Yeah,
we have to. It's just the way. It's unfortunate.
Because both of these players, Ake and Timber, they can both even play, like they're both left-footed and right-footed. They can both play right back, left back. Like they have they go wide, if you get what I mean, in them at wide areas.
You're right. I have to agree with you. Yeah. And also look at the pace around. Not as if Van Dijk needs pace, but look at the pace around Van Dijk. Look at the pace of the whole back three in recovery pace.
Yeah.
So the whole back three pretty much have recovered. This is the most athletic back three in the whole, or back line in the whole tournament.
Yeah, which I really like.
We're adding more athleticism into the wing backs as well.
Yeah.
So what are we saying? Dumfries right wing back?
Yeah.
Whoa. Just what about Frimpong? I just realised.
Yeah, no, Frimpong has been good, but I think Dumfries is better, in my opinion, at this stage.
No, I'm going Frimpong. No, because I've always had a bit of question over Dumfries at times as well and shit. Like, I'm going off form again, Chaz. I think Frimpong's been really, really good this season. And he's more attacking than Dumfries as well.
I think Dumfries is better.
He's not. I'm serious about Frimpong, you know. I don't know whether you want to leave it to like. I'm confident with Frimpong here.
Left back, are we playing Blind?
You know he's been a bit off form this season, apparently.
Yeah, I know. No, it's Blind or Malacia, really. But I preferred Malacia because we're going on this sort of like athletic style.
Yeah.
But I do not. Well, I know it's our thing, but it's very likely, I think, that Van Gaal will trust Blind because he likes the fact that he can bring the sort of ball retention into that.
It's almost like another midfielder in a way with Blind.
Yeah, that's what he really likes about it.
So if we do go with Malacia and Frimpong, it's the opposite of Van Gaal, basically.
Yeah.
We've basically gone for more youthful exuberance than, or you'd say. It's either we go in.
No, it should be ours, really, though. It should be ours.
Yeah.
I think Malacia.
I think Malacia as well. Yeah. I think Malacia. I know it's going to be controversial because Blind can almost be the extra mid. But then Malacia is very good on the, like, he's not as attacking as Frimpong. I think you can. And Chaz, you got to look at it. Look at the flexibility in that. Timber can fill in at right back. Ake can fill in at left back at times as well. It can go to a back four.
So some people were saying to me that the way Van Gaal likes to have Blind stepping into the midfield is because if you say you did play De Ligt in the right centre back, or even Timber, really, you could put effectively it can develop into having Ake left back, 2 centre halves, and whoever Frimpong or Dumfries is right back, and then Blind is almost going into that role in midfield.
I think we go Daily Blind actually. I think we change it. Yeah. I think we go because I think it provides more balance. If you're going to have Frimpong as such an attacking outlet on the right, you might need Blind to come into the midfield, provide more support. So almost at left wing back, right wing back, you've got polar opposites of each other.
Yeah, and we've got the ultimate cover in
Mate, that's the best cover in the World Cup. That is.
Yeah.
That's the best. Like you've got serious pace there.
Okay, so De Jong is obviously in.
Frankie De Jong, he's one of the best in the world. Yeah,
Who do we partner him with? And I don't know. You might have a little bit better of who's actually been playing. Or you might
I have got a bit of a knowledge here. So I know Coop Miners for Atalanta.
Yeah.
He's left-footed and he's pretty much he's very similar to Blind in the sense where you can almost have him and Blind interchanging as well.
Yeah. He's been playing the most, hasn't he, with De Jong?
Yeah, but Darun is another option. Ex-Middlesbrough.
I would have said Darun, but I wasn't sure if Coop Meisters has sort of took over because they both play for the same club, right?
Yeah, but Chaz, there's so many options though because you've even got Steven Berghuis, who is at Watford now, Ajax. That apparently, I'm looking at the lineups. He's been involved in a few lineups of theirs as well.
Yeah.
This is the toughest for me so far in this video. This is the toughest position to nail down.
Yeah.
Well, but you know, Xavi Simons, is it too early for him?
I mean, if we're doing it on ours, I would love to throw him in, but
Kenneth
I
Taylor.
think he's a good talent, Xavi Simons, and I really like. If we're going off we like a lot of youth, and like it's our lineup. I would play him.
The only problem is it lacks. No, we can't. For me, I can't bring myself to do it. It lacks too much defensive. Like that, De Jong is not the best defensively as well. It's the thing. Like they really do need someone that can hold it down and let De Jong do what he does best, which is in transition and bring the ball from his half to the next half and create.
I think then I would probably go Coop Meisters.
Coop Miners, yeah.
Yeah, that probably would be the one I'd go with.
And he's left-footed.
I don't mind Darun, but yeah. So would you put De Jong on the right side? Then?
Yeah, De Jong on the right, Coop Miners on the left. Just for people know, just for pure balance reasons. It's for balance.
Yeah. Like we said, if you like this sort of content, you like the video, please like below. And if you have your own lineups, put in the comments, chuck it in.
Bloody hell, Vincent Janssen's in this squad, isn't he? Jesus. Noah Lang made it into the squad. All right, front three time, yeah?
Yeah.
So what we say? Are we saying Gakpo left?
Yep.
Memphis down the middle?
Yep.
And is it Bergwijn? We're gonna go.
This is that 3 I'll play.
Not Noah Lang, no little quick left footer cutting in as a wild card, or
not to start. I mean, it can come off the bench. So
are you sure? Or not even like a Steven Berghuis? You know, is he left-footed that can provide a bit of balance on the right? So you see the way I'll throw this out to you. We've got Gakpo and Memphis. You see the way we've got kind of Blind coming midfield. De Jong and Koop Miners a bit of balance, but do you not think with let me double check if Steven Berghuis is left-footed, because would it make sense to have Frimpong overlapping him potentially? Him coming in.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure he is left-footed. I know he's a number 10/number 8, which we've seen the likes of Bernardo, Foden, Berghuis is...
Yeah, he's left-footed. He is left-footed.
I'm going to be honest. I'll go Berghuis on the left. Sorry, on the right, I mean. But I don't know how passionate you feel about Bergwijn being in there.
I would have. I mean, I'm happy to do it for this. I mean, I would have put. I think I would have still put Bergwijn.
I'm gonna stick with my shout.
To be fair, Bergwijn's his stats aren't awful either. I haven't watched enough of him this year. That's the problem.
No,
but
he's a key player to Ajax. He's key. Him and Tadic, like he's almost.
I like the balance. I like the balance idea. So we'll
okay, all right. It's not. I don't think it's too controversial. I know Bergwijn. We're putting him on the right.
I think could have a really good.
I think it's key. I think Memphis is the key in this team, though, to provide that balance.
Oh yeah, as the key. Yeah. If they didn't have Depay, I'd be a little bit worried. But
without Weghorst, you've got
he changed. To forget about club football, he changes as a player when he plays for this.
No, we see
I think it's because he knows it. He links everything as well.
You see the way we look at Bale at Wales, Memphis at Netherlands is just as big.
Yeah. I like it though. I do like it.
I think this is the most tactically astute team we've gone for. I think like we've had to think about it on a tactical level.
Yeah. Okay. Who we got? How we going?
How many teams? We only got 2 or 3 left in it.
So we got Portugal and Spain. Is that right?
Portugal, Spain. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Portugal and Spain. All right. Cool. Portugal.
Okay. So Portugal. I know you're going to put a good case. Wait. Formation first.
Oh, what have they been? Hold on. I'll tell you what. Portugal is going to be very controversial. By the way, I think we're both going to agree on this as well. Okay. What have they been playing, Chaz? What did they play yesterday?
I think
4-3-3.
Did I say 4-3-3? Yeah, I think I did say 4-3-3.
They done it 4-3-1-2 yesterday, so it's very adaptable to a 4-3-3 if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Should we stick with 4-3-3 for the minute?
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll change it if we have to.
Yeah.
All right. No question in goal, Diogo Costa straight away. One of the best young keepers in Europe. Do you know, I'm actually so gassed they have a good keeper now, Chaz, because Patricio, I was never confident with him.
Yep. And
are you not going to mention more Diogo Costa? How good he is?
No, I'll let you sing his praises because you do it all over Twitter. So you know.
Well, to be fair, he'll be joining our club soon as well. So.
I don't understand why you just think he's at United as well.
Trust me, we've had scouts been sent out there to go and watch him.
You think you're taking the whole of Portugal? Brazil.
I'll be better than Fernando Santos in charge. I think he's going to be the reason they flop this bloody tournament.
Yeah.
All right. Right back. I think this is interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Because are we going to go on form or are we going to go on? Are we going to put.
I'm putting Dalot in.
And that it ultimately means Cancelo left back.
Yeah. And the reason I'm doing that is Dalot's on form, don't get me wrong, playing very well for you.
Would you rather Cancelo?
I've no doubt Cancelo can go right back, but I don't know if we just keep Cancelo where he's been playing. He's been playing left back.
Is it harsh for Nuno Mendes at PSG?
Yeah, he's been quite impressive, but I just think
quite impressive. I think he's been electric, Nuno Mendes. I think he's been really, really good. Like, I think he's class. I think he's up there. He'll be one of the best left backs on the planet soon. If not, he is.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I really highly rate him. And I highly rate Rafael Guerreiro as well. That's the worst thing about it. I like him as well.
Yeah, but not ahead of Cancelo, surely.
No, but Guerreiro is top notch. You know, he's
I rate him, but you know, this is unfortunately. That's why we say Portugal's got so many options. But you can play Cancelo right, I suppose.
I'm going Cancelo right, Nuno Mendes left back. I just think for balance reasons. I know what you're saying though, because it may make sense, but I think Nuno Mendes is such a powerhouse at left back that it's hard to leave him out. Like he gives Portugal a different dimension to other players.
Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. The centre backs is a little
So Ruben Dias.
Yeah.
Are we going to do a wild card? Are we going to stick with? Are we going to go? You know they play Danilo Pereira centre back, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like that either. That's the problem.
Are we going to do the wild card of Antonio Silva, the young lad they bought from Benfica, who's been?
Yeah, I probably would.
Team me have been raving about. He's been starting in that team.
Yeah, I would because I can't. I can't really do it with Pepe and just flinging Danilo there. Really, I'd put the guy.
I'm going Antonio Silva. I know we don't have like mad knowledge on him, but we know he was the wild card they decided to take and put all their investments in.
Yeah, and he's most of the, like we've already said, he's.
I mean, look how far down you have to scroll to even fucking find him.
To find him. Oh, his first name Antonio. Oh dear.
That's wrong. Okay, yeah, Antonio, yeah, like that. Go down.
I don't think he's on there.
Taking the piss. You taking the piss? Put his full name in.
No, well, Silva's not there.
Is there another Antonio Silva we could put?
Even just Silva, I didn't see him. I don't know. He hasn't got like a different sort of name, like as in like sometimes their middle names and that come up.
And Antonio Silva. You got Antonio João Pereira del Albuquerque Tavares da Silva.
That's probably why it doesn't come up. Bloody hell.
Just got one of the longest names I've ever seen. do Antonio João. Jesus Christ.
How do you spell it?
Joa, I think. No, Joao. But it's the A with a thingy in it with the little accent on it.
It would have come up though as soon as I put J.
Well, what about Antonio? What a shambles this is.
I don't think he's on it.
Oh God, he's that. How are we gonna even? Should we edit it in?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, I can edit it in after.
Okay, cool. We'll edit that in. So we're going. This just shows how, by the way, just how much of a wild card he is. How young this guy is. That he's not even on the list of options you can put in. But are we both agreeing that it's worth this? It's worth the risk.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Antonio Silva.
That's really struck there. I know experience comes into it, but
you'd rather just. We got the experience with I know Diaz isn't. He's still relatively young. He's like 25, but yeah, I get you.
Okay.
All right. Midfield, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Paulinho as the DM.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I think it makes a lot of sense. Oh, but does that we say no Ruben Neves then? No Ruben Neves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is what I had. Yeah, I wasn't playing him.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's going to get a bit difficult as we go. So, João Paulinho, yeah?
Yep.
Seeing as there is still space for Neves if you want to, but are we going to go... God, Taz, this is tough. Are you putting Vitinha in? At PSG? He starts every game for PSG.
Yeah, I was thinking Vitinha and Bruno Fernandes.
So this means that Bernardo's going to have to feature in the front three.
Yeah, but I was... Yeah, I was going to put Bernardo on the right.
Do you know, we might... Should we go for the 4-3-1-2 that they do then? We could, because people get funny about Bernardo on the right, as if you don't get the best out of him on the right. Like they want him in that midfield.
Who's the strikers though?
So,
if you do...
For me, it's João Felix and Rafael.
Oh, okay, you're putting it. Yeah. That's
so 4-3-1-2. Bernardo on the left, Vitinha on the right, and Bruno in the 10.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because I was just wondering. I was worried you weren't putting Leao in. Leao was my left winger, and
yeah, fine. But I think these two split could be decent as well. Yeah.
Okay, so Bernardo. Sorry, what are we doing? We're doing Vitinha
Bernardo on the left of centre mid. Because you've seen even recently at City, apart from last game where Pep fucked up, we've seen Bernardo drops deeper, doesn't he, now into midfield, and he likes.
Yeah, no, and especially that left. I know De Bruyne takes up the right, but and so you're playing Coutinho here,
yeah, on the right,
and then Bruno
in number 10, and then Leao and João Felix for me.
Yeah, so people are going to be a bit upset that the star man hasn't been.
Are we? Just a little shout as well. This Otavio guy for Porto features. He sometimes comes in here and there. He's like a right-sided midfielder, but it's hard to get him into that on this. So he can play right wing back, right mid, right centre mid. Are you listening to me, mate?
Yeah, it said also search by club. I was wondering if I could search that centre back.
I just want to give the respect to Otavio, yeah?
Yeah, go on, carry on. Sorry,
I'm saying he's come up clutch for Porto. He's been a mainstay in their team down the years. He's actually done well. He's done well for Portugal. Even in the qualifier, I think Otavio actually scored one of the important goals to get them here.
Yeah, squad depth as well, especially if they play this. There's a lot of midfielders in there.
Yeah.
You know. Any of these?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I see all their other centre backs. Wait. Don't go crazy.
That's it. He's not on there.
No, he's not. Mad.
Okay. All right. Well, that's our team. We'll edit in the.
Are we gonna address the big elephant we've left out?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Chris CR7 is not on our lineup.
Sui's out of the team.
And a lot of people. So this is the argument, Nick, and I don't want to go too in depth into Ronaldo and where he is in his career and what's happened recently, but people will say that he can still do it for Portugal in a tournament scenario. He'll still find a goal. You got anything to that back in or not?
I just think, as I've stressed, I've kind of kept it consistent throughout this video, is think about, don't dwell on the past.
Yeah.
Don't dwell on Neuer. Don't dwell on Varane. Don't dwell on Cristiano Ronaldo. Think about now what's going to be. Maybe he may prove me wrong. Ronaldo has a tendency of proving a lot of people wrong. Even he proved you wrong in this. We've gone for this team, and he's made a career out of proving people wrong. Yeah, when people think he's down. But if I'm looking at balance and the future and Portugal needing to take advantage of this generation they have and to get the best. Chaz, I follow a Portuguese expert in Zach Lauer, who even says himself CR7 should not be starting in this World Cup. And he watches Portuguese football on a weekly basis. He's followed the national team for years. And he's an absolute expert. And even he's saying, don't play CR7. It will be a hindrance to what Portugal can achieve.
Yeah. And I agree with that.
We're in agreement with it. We're like, there's so many CR7 fanboys out there, yeah, that will obviously want to see the GOAT. You know, he's just got such a stigma around him. But we're going about going for what Portugal believe. If Portugal don't play him and they play this, my opinions on Portugal change this World Cup.
Agreed, yeah. And really the same. All right, Pepe doesn't change it hugely, but it is the sort of like, if they lining up with the same old players, like the manager, going down the same route.
Unfortunately, this is what Fernando Santos is being called like a dinosaur of the Portuguese media. And I think he, unfortunately, what we do, what we expect, we want from them, he will be going with Ronaldo and Pepe and like.
I think Ronaldo knows that as well.
Yeah, he's the reason. Fernando Santos will be the reason they don't hit the heights they deserve to be at. They should be at, in my opinion. But this is the Fallen Giants R11 for Portugal, and I think we'll get a lot of agreement in this as well. Too.
Hey, if they line up with that, I think that's a really good team.
They're up there to go and win it. They can go and win the whole thing if they line up with that.
So much balance. Yeah, it's good. Right, with final one of the formations is Spain. And then we'll get our predictions out, like literally out the way. We will go on to that.
Yeah. Shout out to Luis Enrique and Chaz being on Twitch the whole World Cup.
Yeah, that's good.
The whole thing. That's and apparently, Chaz, with him, he doesn't hold back. He just keeps it real. He says what he thinks.
Fair play. Formation. Is it a 4-3-3?
It's 4-3-3. We can't go away from the Spanish heritage of 4-3. That pretty much. Do you not consider that Spanish formation effectively?
Yeah.
That's what we grew up on. All right,
Goalkeepers. There's quite a few options.
I'd go Robert Sanchez.
So there's a lot of people saying that Unai Simon sort of
Is their guy.
Yeah, he sort of really. People wouldn't have said that, but he sort of come into that position and made it his own. But I would still choose Sanchez. Yeah,
I'm going to be honest. We're both going to be honest here. This is Premier League bias kicking in. This has to be because Unai Simon. I've watched him a few times at Bilbao, but obviously more on the national stage. It's not as if he's done major things wrong, but I've got a lot more knowledge on Robert Sanchez and him just being incredible for the last 2 years.
Yeah, agreed.
He provides you with brilliant with his feet, which all three of them are. Even David Raya, shout out to him as well. And they're all good with their feet. But I think Sanchez provides the traditional keeper by the size of him as well, 6'6" as well.
Yeah. Okay, so right back.
Is it Carvajal or is it? I know they bought Hugo from Valencia as well, but it's.
Well, that's better, but I'll go Carvajal.
We'll stick with Carvajal. I can't really. Unless is Marcus Llorente in your team at all?
Oh, I forgot about Llorente. No, yeah, he can play right back.
I'll go for Llorente. I know it's controversial because people.
No, it's a great shout. That's a great shout.
Do you think people will think he suits best in a back five, maybe as a right wing back?
Yeah, but no, he can play right back. He's good enough for right back. He's got a lot of energy. He's good.
You're not thinking Carvajal he still won the Champions League last year at Real Madrid, or do you just think we have to? The base of this video is thinking towards the future, like.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
And he's athletic, isn't he? He's an athletic guy. Like he can really get up and down. You see the way we were bigging up Juan Foyth? I think Llorente can do the same.
Yeah. I mean, there's an argument to then do we go experience or do we go what do we do on the left back row? You got Alba and Gaya, I think.
Oh, Gaya's been withdrawn today.
Oh, right.
So do you know who's come in? Alejandro Balde, the Barcelona left back, the young kid.
Oh, that's quite good.
But I think to provide the balance, I'll go Jordi Alba.
Yeah.
Like you see how we've taken out Carvajal, maybe give the experience on the left side potentially then.
So my centre back partnership is Laporte and Pau Torres.
They're both left-footed.
Yeah, I know, but
it's because otherwise it would have to be Eric Garcia, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know about me and balance, but I get you. They are the two best centre backs for Spain.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Eric Garcia and put in Laporte next to him. I think I'll take Pau Torres. I just can't. I can't fuck with two left footers at centre back. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't sit comfy with me.
So who we putting
Eric Garcia. And do you have your reservations with Eric Garcia?
I don't think he's an awful option, but
I think he's got a bad rep because I think he had a bit of a shocking start at Barca, but I think he's settled into it a little bit more into their team now.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Let's calm down a sec here. What about the man? What about the man that allowed Rodri to walk in the first place?
Yes, we're passing over the baton now.
The baton, yeah.
Yeah, we're passing over the baton.
So you think Rodri's just the natural successor to Sergio Busquets, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, you can't. There's not a world in which we could play both of them, though.
Not in a starting 11, really. Both of them.
Is it too similar?
Yeah, it's too similar. I think.
Too defensive. Okay, yeah, I agree with you.
So,
are we going for the two kids?
I think we are. Are we?
Carlos Soler. Koke provides a bit of experience, I guess.
I think we go both kids.
Yeah. So, Chaz, they're 18 and 19.
let them go do it.
Do you know what? With Rodri at the base behind them.
If they're the real deals, go and do it. Show it in the world stage.
Yeah, because I'd be contradicting everything I said otherwise.
Yeah.
Go for it. Gavi and Pedri.
Do you care which sides or is Pedri there?
Pedri on the left, and Gavi on the right. Do you know what? I will get into the predictions literally any moment. I think Spain could have a good World Cup. I think. Do you know why I say that? The squad ain't the strongest, but I think I trust Luis Enrique.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
And Chaz, they are possession dominant. And I know, international football, how important is possession? Just holding on to the ball.
Yeah.
They're going to really... Do you know what? Spain are going to be boring as fuck, by the way, to watch, yeah?
They'll be boring, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. They will be boring, yeah.
But it works to a certain degree. All right. Front three, yeah?
Yeah, front three.
See, this is interesting. I think this is mad weak. As in, this is the weakest Spain have been for a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Nico Williams is in the team for Spain. Remember I was saying if he was going to join Ghana or not with Naki?
Yeah, he's in the Spanish team.
Should I name you my front three?
Yep.
Flexibility. I'm going to go... Oh, no, you're going to disagree with me on one of them, I think. I think I know you've got an eye on to go in there.
Go on.
I think you've got Dani Olmo in yours.
Maybe. We'll see. Go on, tell me three.
Am I going to be a basic bitch and go Ferran Torres, Morata and Asensio? Morata has to be in the team.
Yeah.
You know why he has to be in the team? He's the only number 9 properly. And I think he gets a bad rep of it, Morata.
So Asensio is the only one I wasn't sure. I think Torres plays.
Ferran on the left, yeah?
Yeah.
Because there was a debate. I could even put Ferran Torres.
I'm quite happy with you. I'm quite happy with your team.
Well, you took Asensio in, yeah?
Yeah.
Were you thinking about Dani Olmo?
Yeah, he's one, but I mean, he can come on either side really, or he can even go 10.
Let me double check. I check who they actually play. I know it won't make a difference to us, but I just want to see who they've been playing.
And also, with such a young we're letting the young talents in midfield.
So Chaz. Well, I don't know the availability of Pedri and Gavi in this game. The last Nations League game they won, they had Koke and Soler next to Rodri. No Pedri or Gavi.
Yeah.
And they both came on. They actually both came on off the bench. And then they went with Ferran Torres, Morata, and Sarabia.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sarabia. He may be useful on the right. He scored some goals recently.
I think people are going to look at our front three and think we're stuck in the part. Like, is Asensio? Does he deserve to be there, Asensio?
He's the only one. I think Torres.
Then you could easily put, as you said, Sarabia or Olmo.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually be surprised if he puts Sarabia actually.
No, I'm sticking. We're going to get hated. This will be the most hated team, I think, because I think a right-hand side of Asensio and Llorente is not what people are thinking about when they think of Spain.
Yeah. Okay, it's done.
We're going to get called FIFA merchants. Yeah, I know. I just get called.
That is all our lineups of the contenders of the World Cup. Yep.
Change it, but take Asensio out. Last minute change. Last minute change.
To who? Sarabia?
Or
you're not even sure who?
Olmo.
Okay.
Balance, Chaz. Balance reasons.
Right, that's officially it's done. I've refreshed it. We can't do it anymore. That is all of our things done, and we will briefly move on.
Look at this guy on a mission. There's a man on a mission here.
I will move on to
the predictions.
Predictions. Finally, the Telegraph is coming. Here we go.
All right, zoom in, Chaz. Zoom in on this. One more. There you go. Okay. All right, we are group. All right, this is it.
Official predictions coming from the FallenGiantz podcast. Here we go.
So anything that comes back to bite us now, as honestly, we're going to look. This is where we can either look like geniuses or fools. There's no in between here.
Let's go group by group. So Group A.
Okay, winners, Netherlands.
Yep.
Second, Ecuador. I think we're both going to agree on this.
We agreed on that. And we have said that we will show you some clips of us sort of discussing that because we did Are we going Senegal third with Qatar?
Yeah, I think Sadio Mane, the big miss for Senegal. Just going to quickly go over for people, and I think people are sleeping on Ecuador a bit too much just because of the name.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
All right.
Are the mighty English winning their group?
Yes, yeah, we're winning.
No mess ups. Is this an easy one for us?
Yeah, we're winning the group. We're winning the group.
Winning the group. I love it. I can't wait for that to come back to bite us. Okay,
No,
England.
we will win it. No matter how much Southgate tax is hefty, there's no way that.
Who is going through with us?
I think the US of A are going in. I think they're going second. Are you agreeing?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with USA. I think there's a lot of people that are very much like USA are going to flop or they're going to do good. People think Wales will be that second team and experience.
I think there's a chance Iran could finish ahead of Wales. I'm not even going to lie.
No, that's what I mean. We did say this in our other preview. That spot, Iran should even not be slept on. Like people just instantly put them fourth, even if we do put them fourth. I'm just saying that there's an opportunity. One win could change that three.
Should we go out there? I don't know if you want to be bold. If you're boldy enough to put Wales bottom.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I mean, I want to put USA as second.
I'm going Iran. Let's go for Iran. Come on, let's go for it. So let's be out there, be a bit different. Go for Iran third.
Yep. Right. Argentina first.
Yeah, Argentina first. This is going to be tough. I'm happy to admit Saudi Arabia are bottom. Yeah, Saudi Arabia will be bottom of this.
Yeah.
Like it's not like Iran. There is some decent players and a decent manager at Iran. Saudi Arabia, I don't think they'll do much. Chaz, who are you going at? Mexico or Poland?
I think when I did it before, I put Mexico, but I might change my mind. And I know we said in the previous video
They might be flop.
That Poland might flop, but I'm just wondering in this style, that they play. Forget about Argentina. They play Saudi Arabia and Mexico.
Are we saying it's going to be a shootout between Mexico and Poland in that game, basically?
Yeah, and I'm just wondering if Lewandowski does get them through this time.
I'm going to go Poland then. I'll agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw a lot on Group D.
That France are guaranteed top, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say they are guaranteed because I think, again, it's a shootout between Denmark and France for first spot.
Yeah. I think this, in my opinion, this time France do win it.
I'm going to agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree.
And then
Denmark second, Tunisia third, and Australia fourth.
The Aussies are going to love us for that. Right, a decent group, this one. We've got Spain, Germany, Costa Rica, and Japan.
Oh, this is... The thing is, I bigged up Japan in our previous previews on that. It's tough on them, you know.
They've got very difficult, yeah.
Who's finishing top of this? I think Spain might finish top. Or are you going Germany?
Oh, I do really like the German. I get where you're coming from, though, with the Spain. I do feel like...
By the way, FY, two great managers, Hansi Flick and Luis Enrique in this group. This is a real back...
I'm gonna go Germany. Maybe I'm going too safe with the...
Do you feel like Spain are just... I told you, they're just going to bore the life out of people, but get far?
Yeah, but...
No, I'll go with you. I'll go Germany top. Spain second.
And Japan and Costa Rica.
I mean, it could be close between them two, Japan and Costa Rica. It could be close, but I think Japan, with the talents we named on our previous video, I think they... Do you think Japan have the capability of providing a shock to Germany or Spain? I think they can. I think they, on their day, with the right players and the right luck on their side, that could be a real shock.
Yeah, and that's where it changes things. Because say Japan shocked Spain and they won 1-0, for example, Japan beat Costa Rica.
Yeah, then all of a sudden...
Yeah, Spain effectively would have to go and beat Germany as well as Costa Rica to go through.
That's the excitement, isn't it? Like, one fuck-up from any of these big ties we've just come across here. Say Argentina draw with Mexico, for example, or something like that. You just don't know, Chaz, do you? There could be a genuinely shock in this, in that people don't realise.
Yeah. Group F, decently matched. We've just been sort of slating Belgium a little bit.
I think Croatia finished top of this.
Yeah, I can see it.
I think Belgium goes second. Do you genuinely think this is because there's been some hot takes all over Twitter and social media? Belgium could crash out the group. Like genuinely, could they lose to Morocco, for example?
I don't know if I'm giving them too much stack, but when every time I think of Belgium, I think of KDB though.
All right, because Chaz, by the law of averages, we're going to get one of the top two. Like we're saying, all these top two, something's going to be wrong. Something's going to be wrong. I think there will be a shock, whether that's Spain or Germany going out early doors, whether that's Belgium going out early doors.
So I agree. I think Croatia will win the group, though. I do agree with that.
Yeah. Let's put them top. Do you think Belgium might scrape through though? They're not going to.
I think they're going to find a win and a draw potentially or something like that.
But then it's not just going to be Belgium, Croatia on 6 points or whatever it is as well, and that's it.
No.
Or whatever it is, yeah.
No, I think, but I would have gone Croatia, Belgium, Morocco, Canada.
Canada. Do you think? See, even Canada can beat Belgium on their day. That's the thing as well. Like, you're right, Chaz. You brought it up though. You're the one that said one result changes the whole everything.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go with you. We'll stick together. We'll go with Belgium second then, and Morocco third.
Okay, this is probably a bad. I know Brazil are in it, but this is the group of death, probably, isn't it? Or maybe the one after. It's quite tough groups.
Oh, I hate this shit. You know, we're nearly hitting the 2 hour spot on this video, and I know, like, I know even when it gets to the next rounds, we're going to struggle. All right, we're going to go Brazil top.
Yeah. So I think Serbia come second. I think they qualify.
I want to believe it because they're going to be my team, my second team going into this World Cup, or one of the second teams. I get a sneaky feeling Switzerland are going to do it, you know. I really, really do get a shitty feeling about it. I can't. Do you know what I mean, Chance? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Do you get Switzerland don't have the players?
I don't have much hope for Switzerland. I'm not going to lie.
Chaz, trust me, they're that nation that can do it. We've seen it last tournament.
Yeah, if you want to go for it, I'm happy to put a little bit of a change.
No. But I back Serbia.
Yeah, I think they're going to be better than you think.
No. Yeah, but that means that I think they're going to flop Serbia.
I think Serbia gets 6 points and they beat Switzerland and Cameroon.
No. I don't think it's that easy. I don't think it's that easy the way you're making it out to be. I'm going to go.
Yeah, but you say you don't think it's that easy. Like, how does the other teams get what? You think Switzerland will beat Cameroon and Serbia to get?
No, but it could be draws here and there. It could be you
think Brazil might stumble across a team there?
Brazil can easily fuck up one game in this, easily.
Yeah. One game, yeah.
I'm going to go Switzerland, I think.
After everything he said about Serbia, he's knocking them out of the group.
No. Oh, fuck, man. I love... No, I don't want to offend any Serbians. I'd rather offend the Swiss. Go for Serbia.
That's how it looks.
Yeah. You know, I don't believe... I'm just going to put it out there. I have a feeling. I'm just going to leave it out there, yeah, that Switzerland can do this. But let's go with my heart, Serbia.
So a lot of people in Group H are saying that Portugal might fuck this up. Now, if we played our formation, I'd probably be putting them top. If we play with the manager's formation, which we're or not formation, but lineup, is there a worry here?
I would love to. We need to. We haven't. The thing is with us, we're playing it relatively safe. Something's fucking up in the matrix. A glitch is happening in this. I'm saying, like, as in, someone's not getting out of the group. Like, a big team is not getting out of this group.
Well, we said Belgium are on the ropes. Belgium aren't
even Spain or Germany though. One of the two can go out, I think. But because Chaz, that's not Germany went out the last World Cup in the group, didn't they? As well.
Yeah. No, there will be one. It's hard to predict it though. Are we just gonna throw it out there for the sake of it, or
no? Yeah, but
Ghana do it now if you think Portugal or Uruguay.
Well, I think
I said
Uruguay,
Ghana were good.
even Korea on their day, they
Yeah.
got a base now, centre back and a striker.
You know what? I'm saying Portugal don't make the group. Do you know why? And the reason I'm saying that, the reason I'm saying it on this channel is because you've made me agree. I think the manager's fucked it up for them.
Do you know what? Put Switzerland back in second. Put Switzerland back in second. Put them back in second. Put them in second. I've got no chance. I've got a feeling. I got it. There's a tingling happening in an area that should. Yeah, it's a tingling.
Yeah, but that's not the biggest statement in the world. You rate Serbia, but
no. It's fine. But let's go back to your Portugal point. Just put Switzerland there, though.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
Right.
You've convinced me that the manager's going to mess this up, and they're going to have Ronaldo, Pepe on the pitch, probably Danilo in midfield or something like that. Like,
I don't. But I'm going to argue you. I don't think they're going to be shit enough to fuck up the group. Who are you saying? Ghana make it through?
no, I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
Hold on.
They don't win it though. I don't think Portugal win the group.
No, let's put Uruguay top. Chaz, we're kind of doing a disservice to African teams if we don't put Ghana in, because that means none of the African teams would have qualified.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Well, yeah, Ecuador and so, yeah.
I think
I get what you're saying though. They might just scrape this through. They might scrape the group.
Yeah, Portugal, just put them in second. I think, and then get potentially Ghana. Yeah, like that. But even Ghana and Korea, that can easily be a shootout for third. Like, you don't know. Like, we're never going to get. We're not getting this 100% right. I don't think.
No. But that's the point of it, and everyone has their own different things.
I even personally think Ecuador can finish top of the group. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's weird. Trust me, it's weird. Like, this World Cup can really throw a shot. Morocco, Canada, Chaz, they can go through. I'm just trying to. Serbia, I feel awful, but I'm going with my gut rather than my heart.
Yeah, that's where we're a little bit different.
Poland and Mexico, Chaz, another one. We don't know. Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that, though. I'm
going to put it out there. I think there's going to be a shock in Group E, the Spanish and German. I think one of them two might go out. I really have a feeling in that one.
Okay, fair enough. What, to Japan, you think one of them?
Yeah, to Japan, yeah.
Okay, round of 16 as we have it then. There it is. Netherlands versus USA.
Netherlands. That's easy. We'll get through that. Done.
Argentina, Denmark.
We're going to go Argentina.
England, Ecuador.
England.
France, Poland.
France.
Germany, Belgium.
Germany. Are you agreeing with all of these, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't want it to be Brazil.
Brazil, Portugal. That's a good one. Croatia, Spain.
Oh, fuck it. I'll be giving Switzerland a bit too much credit if I put them through against Uruguay.
Just to let you know, I think if that is the actual tie, Croatia, Spain, I think that goes all the way to pens. Just as a little.
Oh, Chaz, no gas. I'm getting a bit of a buzz for this World Cup doing this. I'm just looking at the nations, how it's going to go.
I'm going to stop you there. I'm not having Switzerland come through.
What, to the quarters?
We're not having them come out of the group and now in the quarterfinals. You told me before you think Switzerland aren't going to be good because their players.
Do you know what, Chaz? What do I always say? The intangibles. There's something about football that makes me feel weird about Switzerland. They just have a knack. But Uruguay.
Right.
No.
Oh, you don't want to go through? No. Quarterfinals. There they are. Oh, they're big. They are big times. Big times.
All right. Netherlands. No, sorry. I mean Argentina. Argentina.
Oh, this one again. We've seen this over the years.
Oh my God, this is really throwing it back to 7-1. But Brazil are getting their revenge.
Yeah.
England are winning this.
I don't think they are.
France. England are beating France. I'm being deadly serious. I'm not even kidding.
I don't think they are.
They are. Chaz, I swear on my life, I swear. Trust me.
But he's not going to play what you want. You know that, right?
I know, but I still believe it. Chaz.
Well, you still believe it with, like, I don't know who we could have. It could be fucking anyone with him, like, you know, Maguire and Dyer at the back.
It could be anyone.
Mount on right, Sterling left wing.
No, we're gonna beat France. I feel like France. They're missing. People are going to start to realize how important Pogba is for France. I think now. This is the tournament, Chaz. I'm telling you right now, Pogba is the heart and soul of this French team, and they're going to come up short without him. It's still the quarterfinals they're making. It's not as if I'm saying.
I mean, I'm going to do this on my channel. I disagree, but yeah.
Okay.
Spain, Uruguay.
Spain beat Uruguay. I know Uruguay beat. No. Don't give you. I back Chaz. I'm being like I'm lauding Uruguay, but I think Spain. Oh, just looking at the semi-finals. I can't.
Do you want to start with England and Spain? You're putting England to the final, aren't you? You've forgotten that Southgate's in charge. You forgot.
Wait. Calm down, because I said Spain would do well actually as well. So just wait. England are going all the way. They're going all the way to the.
Oh my god!
Guys, I'm proper one of them, innit? I've become one of them hopeful people.
You know, all the foreign fans are going to be watching this, like typical fans.
Brazil.
Thank you, and please do not tell me we're beating Brazil in the final. Brazil win this World Cup, by the way. They do.
No, but wait, you were so adamant against Argentina in that semis, though.
Brazil's year, bro. Brazil's year.
How do you know
Neymar's year.
I said it was Argentina's year this whole time, haven't I? Basically.
Yeah, I think you did.
England.
No. We're not.
It's not coming home. Is it coming home?
No, it's not.
It's not coming home. It's not. Fine, Brazil win it against England in the final. Oh my god! Oh god! The fact is, Chaz, if it maps out like that and England do get to the final, though, imagine the scenes.
Yeah, that's mental for us as well. Right, I just want to screenshot some of it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Do screenshot the groups. Let's do it in like 3 separate screenshots.
Yeah.
2 hours long.
So we have got England getting to the final and Brazil winning it.
Yep. I think I said that to you, didn't I, on my tweet? I said that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah. Well, you said and you said Spain would be.
Yeah, it's the overachievers.
Yeah.
I feel a bit funny about the Serbian one. I feel a bit funny about.
Yeah, the only thing I would say though, even if you put that, well, no, was you going to change?
Who knocked out Portugal? Oh, Brazil in the round of 16.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All the content is coming at you, so we need the likes. We need you to subscribe to the channel. Please do not forget,
especially our Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. All the streams. We'll tweet out as well. Go and find us at the FallenGiantz.
So wait. Let me get this in before we even. Twitch, make sure, forget even YouTube. We'll be posting some YouTube content, but Twitch will be on. How many games in the World Cup? 64 games. We'll be doing at least 40 plus of them. You're on Twitch. So we need all the support we can get on Twitch. Obviously, we're out on YouTube, but yeah, that's going to be the platform we're based most of the time.
And in terms of news, YouTube, don't forget the notification bell for when we next upload. Thanks for watching and peace.